Earth, or our home, is the third planet from the Sun. It's the only planet known to have an atmosphere containing free oxygen, oceans of water on its surface, and of course, life. Earth is the fifth largest planet in the solar system. It's smaller than the four gas giant planets Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, but larger than the three other rocky planets Mercury, Mars, and Venus. Earth, which has diameter of roughly 8,000 miles or 13,000 kilometers and is round because gravity pulls matter into the center. On the Earth, water covers roughly 71% of Earth's surface, and most of that is in the oceans. About a fifth of Earth's atmosphere consists of oxygen produced by plants. While scientists have been studying our planet for centuries, much has been learned in recent decades by studying pictures of Earth from space. Earth's formation and evolution. Let's talk about the formation and evolution of Earth. How was Earth formed? Scientists think that Earth was formed at roughly the same time as the Sun and other planets, some 4.6 billion years ago, when the solar system collapsed from a giant rotating cloud of gas and dust known as the solar nebula. As the nebula collapsed because of its gravity, it spun faster and flattened into a disk. Most of the material was pulled toward the center to form the Sun. Other particles within the disk collided and stuck together to form ever larger bodies, including Earth. Scientists think that Earth started off as a waterless mass of rock. Recent evidence suggested that Earth's crust and oceans may have formed within about 200 million years after the planet took shape. When we studied the internal structure of Earth, then we found the Earth's core is about 4,400 miles or 7,100 km wide, slightly larger than the half of the Earth's diameter and about the same size as Mars' diameter. The outermost core of the Earth is liquid, while the inner core is solid. Earth's core consists mostly of iron and nickel and potentially a smaller amounts of lighter elements such as sulfur and oxygen. The core of Earth is responsible for the planet's magnetic field, which helps to deflect harmful charged particles out from the Sun. Above the core is Earth's mantle, which is about 1800 miles or 2900 km thick. The mantle is not completely steep but can flow slowly. Earth's crust floats on the mantle such as piece of wood floats on a water. The slow motion of rock in the mantle shuffles continents around and causes earthquakes, volcanoes, and the formation of mountain ranges. Earth gets warmer toward its core. At the bottom of the crust, temperature reaches about 1000 degrees Celsius. Geologists think the temperature of Earth's outer core is about 3700 to 4300 degrees Celsius and that the inner core may reach 7000 degrees Celsius, which is hotter than the surface of the Sun. Earth's atmosphere. In the Earth's atmosphere, roughly 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen is present, with trace amount of water, argon, carbon dioxide, and other gases. Nowhere else in the solar system is there an atmosphere loaded with free oxygen, which is vital to one of the other unique features of Earth, which is life. Air surrounds Earth and becomes thinner farther from the surface. The atmosphere of the Earth have many layers in which different types of gases are found. The lowest layer of the atmosphere is known as troposphere, which is constantly in motion and why we have weather. Sunlight hits the planet's surface causing warm air to rise into the troposphere. This air expands, cools as air pressure decreases. Above the troposphere, some 30 miles or 48 kilometers above to the Earth's surface, is the stratosphere. The still air of the stratosphere contains the ozone layer, which was created when ultraviolet light caused triage of oxygen atoms to bind together into ozone molecules. Ozone prevents most of the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation from reaching Earth's surface, where it can damage and mutate life. Water vapor, carbon dioxide, and other gases in the atmosphere trap heat from the sun and warming Earth. This is called greenhouse effect, and without this, Earth would probably be too cold for life to exist. Earth orbiting satellites have shown that upper atmosphere actually expands during the day and contracts at night due to heating and cooling. Earth's magnetic field. Let's talk about the invisible thing which play a major role for life on Earth, which is Earth's magnetic field. Earth's magnetic field is generated by currents flowing in Earth's outer core. Earth's magnetic field serves as a shield for the Earth. Earth's magnetic field prevents solar winds and radiation from coming to Earth. Solar storms and radiation, which could significantly damage satellite and communication and electrical infrastructure. Hopefully, such an event is a long way in the future and we can develop future technology to avoid huge damage. When charged particles from the sun get trapped in Earth's magnetic field, they smash into air molecules above the magnetic poles, causing them to glow. This phenomena is known as the aurora, the northern and southern lights.